Hello bros, Blaziken strikes again. Someone requested that I play Blaziken and here it is. I hope you enjoy it and learn something. So this game I will show you how to play proper Blaziken, but first of all, let me tell you my build. The first build is the weakness policy for the sustain of damage of Blaziken, and the next one is the scoring, which is the attack weight, and the ES cookie, which is very good sustain for Blaziken, and also the ES cookie is very good to Blaziken because his passive retains to his HP recovery, scaling to Blaziken's max HP. So of course when you're playing Blaziken, you really need to reach the level 8 berry ASAP in the game, and here the bottle aim is destroyed sadly, but it is advantage for our team because they can farm very well in the early game. So of course when you're playing this game, you don't need to break the goal very ASAP because once you break the goal, the enemy will gain more XP than you. So try to clear your farm, or if you have the advantage like you reach a power spike in your game, or you will gain level 9 in the lane, so that's the right time you destroy the goal. So the opponents made a bad mistake here, so it is our lead here. So here the opponents is just going inside because our the enemy Zacian has a comfy in it, so it is pretty hard to counter this, but we can do this if you know how to play Blaziken in powerful way. So of course when you are playing Blaziken, you should use the blaze kick in the wall so that the opponent will get stunned, because if the opponents get stunned, that's the right time you use the overhit and make sure that there's a bar indicator that's the maximum damage that will done by the Blaziken. So make sure that you reach that bar when you're charging the overhit. So here I'm staying the bush and waiting for the Detroit ambush. So as you've seen, the overhit and the bar indicator makes that damage very maximum here. So now I'm level 8. It is the right time to harass the opponent because I'm huge now. So at 7-minute mark, don't forget to rotate at the bottom lane in order for you to get more XP, because XP is very important in the late game and objectives is very important at the bottom lane. So of course you should not prioritize the Regieleki first, because Regieleki is not that super important in the game because XP is very important. So here as you've seen, the overhit is your secure when you're using Blaziken, and when you're using Blaziken, the combo is just using the Unite move, Focus Blast, Fire Punch, and Fire Punch again, and other than that use your Unite move again and use the blaze kick through the wall, and the last one of your combo is the overhit. So make sure that you effectively use the overhit because that's your main burst damage. So here I'm prioritizing the Zacian here, and as you've seen, you can use the overhit plus eject button in order for you to reach your opponent. So here I will get penta here because I played nice game in this game. So as you've seen, I just used the combo. So here I see the Inteleon here, so I rotate at the Inteleon and use the Focus Blast and the Fire Punch and Fire Punch again, then change again to Blaze Kick and overhit. Just the combo is just like that. You need to switch very fast. You don't need to stay at your current position because you need to move and use your skills always. So here I got a pentakill here. It is very huge. So here I'm going inside here because I need to score, but I can't score, and we push very hard here, so we made a big mistake here, but we can kill this if the Blazy gets the Unite move in me, but sadly it did not connect. It connects to our defender here. So as you've seen, the overhit damage is very good, so you really need to use your overhit wisely in the game, because when you're using overhit, you have a higher defense which ignores the you have a high defense, so spam it, and also the burst damage of that is very good. So here I died here because I did not get the Unite move Bliss here. So of course when you are moving around, you need to stick to your kicking style, because Focus Blast and the Focus Blast and the Fire Punch is very good against movement ability like the attackers, because when you're using this, your movement speed is very fast and you are very agile to the game, which is you have a lot of mobility when you're in a kick style. But if you are in or the flame fist, you deal a lot of damage but your mobility is very slow. So if you are chasing an attacker, it is very important to your kick position, and also if there is too many enemy, it is right to use the kicking style because you will gain a lot of regeneration. Because as you've seen, when you use the spinning flame kick, you will gain a 2 passive ability of Blaziken, and once you use the focus blast plus the fire punch, you will gain more regeneration ability the lower your HP is. So as you've seen, the overall conclusion that I said here is that when you use the spinning flame kick and hit multiple of targets, you will gain more HP regeneration because you have a lot of hit. For example, fire punch will gain you 2 passive boost to Blaziken and another fire punch, so you gain another 2. So just the last one is the focus blast, which is total of 5, so you will gain the HP regeneration of Blaziken. So you really need to remember that hitting multiple of targets, and when you are lower HP, the more regeneration you will gain. So of course, you really need to master that thing. You need to hit your opponents very accurately and as soon as possible when you're entering fight. I prefer kicking style because you have a lot of mobility, and the fist is your last finishing touch. So that's your burst damage and defensive mechanism. So it's just like egg slash, switching and other switching, but I prefer more mobility first than using the kick, I mean the fist, for overhit and the blaze kick. So here, as you've seen, I'm just in my kicking style because I have a lot of mobility like that. So I'm going in and using the fist and the overhit. So just that the combo is just like that. So kicking and use the fire fist. So just like that. So I'm using my, so it is very good counter to Ho-Oh when you're using Blaziken because the overhit, when you time it well when they revive, I get a penta in that game, but I get a penta in that game when I timed properly the Ho-Oh when they're alive. And suddenly they all die with just one overhit, and Unite move of Ho-Oh is useless. So it is also a good counter for Ho-Oh players. So here, as you've seen, we won the game because Blaziken is really strong, especially in objective type. The overhit is really very good. It is one of the broken mechanics of Blaziken. That's why many people use Blaziken because of objective types, and also the damage is really insane once you master this. It is very good, and also you will notice that his damage is really pretty good. So as you've seen, I'm just using my kick and just fist and just switching that like that one. Is just like playing an egg slash. And also you need to take note that when you are playing Blaziken, it is important to also defend your attackers in the game. You not just go offensively, but you can also play defensively because overhit is very good to defend your attackers, cover their weaknesses and strengths. That's why you need to maximize the potential of Blaziken when playing this. You need to be strategic as always and using your map awareness in the game. Remember that when you're using kicking, it's more on mobility and sustain, but the fist is more on burst damage. So thank you, bros. I hope we reach 20 likes again, and like and subscribe for more type of this content. So here we have 26 kills and 180k damage. So it is pretty insanely strong. Blaziken is really one of the must pick in the game. So thank you, bros, and stay hydrated as always.